The issue is, if we are truly moving towards a completely transparent economy, crackdown on black money, then shouldn't political parties also agree voluntarily to come under the ambit of the RTI?
Well, that is right. In fact, the whole debate of political parties to be brought under the ambit of RTI is now back in debate, primarily because since the demonetization scheme, there have been many black money holders who have been hit massively, while of course there is inconvenience to the common man as well. But most importantly, the charges that have come from a lot of opposition parties, specifically that from the AAP, has now led to this debate of whether this could again be reignited. Just to give a background, in fact, just a few months back, even the government had in an affidavit sort of referred to the court that the political parties and not all its financial functioning can be brought under the RTI. It will impact its funding, it will impact its functioning, and some of the RTIs may just have malicious intentions. However, some of the parties very clearly against the centre right now, most specifically the Aam Aadmi Party, there has been Trinamool as well, have said and advocated the RTI ambit. We will wait and watch if the government perhaps could put something different this time and could move ahead. But as of now, the political parties functioning with regard to financial funding does not come under the RTI. And could this be now a reignited debate even for the parliament to discuss? We will wait and watch for that. But clearly this issue is back again now and is being discussed massively, primarily because of the demonetization announcement. Back to you.
Now, one issue that has always been a sort of bone of contention or a sticky point between the Aam Janta, the common man, and the political class, Pooja, is political funding. Now, with this move on demonetization, that aspect has also been touched. We know that the senior leaders of many political parties, be it the BSP or the SP, have in fact alluded to perceiving this move as a political move of sorts. Therefore, you know, there is a very clear connection between funding, funding which is legitimate, funding which may not be legit, and political parties. Therefore, in light of this demonetization, it becomes even more important for political parties to be absolutely transparent about where their money comes from and their funding.
Well, absolutely, Tina. In fact, just to add again here, when this issue was being discussed a few months back about RTI and which parties are really very clearly trying to come across under its ambit, even the left parties were very skeptical. I remember the CPM very categorically stating while they agree and would want a transparent funding of parties, it is not very sure if given its constitution of the party, would it be right under the RTI? Would it then become sort of a state subject? These are the controversies that were surrounding the issue, but as of now we will want to wait and watch, and more reactions are already pouring in about some of the leaders who have said that yes, while it is much appreciated that these political parties will be brought under the RTI, the question is what next can the government do right away, because this perhaps would be the most opportune moment considering demonetization has hit a lot of people, specifically black money holders, even in political parties. Could this be perhaps another announcement in waiting? Back to you.